Hey everybody, Off-Grid Ping here. So today's video is going to be about me making a new enclosure for my generator that I'm going to try to make almost entirely out of pallets. I probably won't do the doors out of pallets, only because I hate making doors. So I'm going to use some wood that was purchased that's nice and straight when I cut it. And I have some extra metal roof that's left over from when I did the kitchen and when I did the bathroom. So hopefully I should have enough to do that. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you learned something. And if you do, please like, please subscribe, please share. If you have any comments, please put them down below and I will get back to you. Thanks so much for watching. Let's get to it. All right, so I'm over here at my stack of pallets and gonna try to find the right ones to build the new enclosure for the generator. That way I don't have to mill as much wood. I do recommend, if any of you guys can get pallets, man, get them when you can. We get all of these for free. Let's see, get them from Ace Hardware, Napa Auto Parts, other businesses around. I mean, it can't hurt if you see them sitting out back or, you know, out front or wherever you see a stack of pallets. Doesn't hurt to go inside and ask them, like, hey, what are you gonna do with those? You want to get rid of them? Let me help you out. I'll take them off your hands. And let's see, that I know of, only one time behind a grocery store did they say that they had to send them back and they reuse them. Everybody else is like, no, man, you can have them. Please take them. So I found one, this one here, that has 4 rungs. Most of them only have 3. You can see most of them have 3 cross beams. This one has 4. So what I'm going to do is take and cut right here, so that way it's only these 3 wide, and that will be the actual base. And then I will just build 3 walls and a roof, because it's going to still butt up next to the solar shed. And I should have enough metal roofing left that I'll be able to do the roof on it. So then what I'll do is I'll make I may leave the front open, or I'll make it so it opens up, because that's where the access panels to the generator are. And then in the back, what I'm going to do is cut a hole and put some metal screen, because I saw a bunch of videos online where they actually removed that spark arrestor on the back of the generator, and it helps with a little less feedback on the generator and get better fuel efficiency. And then on this side, I'll put some kind of door as well. That way I can have access to the oil and the spark plug and everything like that for maintenance on it. All right, so let's haul some of these over here and we'll get started. All right, so I haven't exactly measured it yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and measure it now, but I'm pretty sure cutting that one pallet And keeping 3 of the support beams should be wide enough for the generator to sit on. But let's find out. Perfect. All right, more than enough. So that's 25 inches wide. Generator's only about 18 inches wide. So that'll give us, what, 7 inches. So 3.5 inches on either side, which should be more than enough breathing room, especially with the pallet being open on the bottom for it to get air through that way. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully my battery's not too cold to work. Let's find out. Struggling a little bit. That's one side down. This side should be easier. These are a little bit smaller and less boards. Well, maybe if I went straight. Ooh. Tripping over sticks. So there we are. So that will be the base for the generator to sit on. Perfect. May even actually shorten it this way some. It doesn't really need to be that long, but we'll. All right, so what I've decided to do is I'm not going to shorten this at all, because what I'm going to do is, hopefully, if those are wide enough, I'll put this here so I can secure the pallet down. Then what I'll do is I'll cut it lengthwise there, and I'll put the pallet straight up here. So that'll go 21 inches, so that'll leave me about 4 inches this way for the front pallet. And if I do the same thing on that side, that will shorten the length of this by about 10 inches on the inside of it. So I think that'll be perfect for what I'm trying to do here. So let's find out. Let's go grab another one of these and we'll get that bad boy cut. Measure that halfway. It's a little bit less than 21, but let's see, will this fit in there? Oh, well, I might have to shave it down a little bit, but I think, boom, fits. Now if I can get it out, that's another story. Let me go grab a hammer. Be right back. All right, so I think I've decided that on the end closest to the solar shed, I'm gonna make it 36 inches, and then I'll probably go down to 30 or 32 on this side to see how it looks. So I'm gonna pull a couple of the boards off of this, well, for a couple reasons. One, so I can reuse them to go across where the gaps are, and two, to make it easier to cut the support pieces. So for this job I only need this bar, but if you are pulling nails through the wood, especially wood that you mill yourself that may still be wet, if you don't have one of these bad boys right here, this thing is an utter beast. For the tiny little size that it is, it can really get underneath those nails and rip them out of the wood. But we won't need that for this because it's just pallets. All right. well, looks like I'm gonna have to make some adjustments as I made this front side 33 inches or 36 inches like I was planning, but I screwed up and went by the black end of the black line on that side, so it's actually 36 and a half inches on the other side. And now that I'm looking at it, it's probably a lot taller than I wanted, so I think I'm gonna make some adjustments. I might actually cut it at an angle going down here. So let's see what I can do with that. All right, well, the battery finally went dead on my circular saw there, and I can't get it to charge, so I'm on a roll. I'll just go ahead and switch to the jigsaw. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. it seems like I forgot to start the camera when I took apart this weird looking pallet that had a full sheet, and that's what I used for the roof. And then of course the doors, that is bought lumber, because again, I cannot stand making doors. So I used some 2x4s and some outdoor plywood for that. They are not mounted yet, so I still have to do that part. And then over on this side, opposite of where the opening is, I'm going to cut a square hole and put some metal grate in there. That way the exhaust can escape out this side. So, sorry about the little jump from no doors to both the doors being done and the roof done. Still getting the hang of this videotaping stuff. walkthrough time. Well, here it is. So, other than the doors and the metal roof and the hinges, I guess, this thing is made entirely out of pallets. So we'll take a look. So like I said, see on this side, this is so the exhaust can come out. Because like I said, I actually saw a couple of videos where they remove the spark arrestor off the generator and get much more efficiency out of it. So here's the metal roof. All right, let's open the doors. Oh, gotta clean that off still. So there it is inside there. I think there was still enough room that I can get the gas in there. I don't know. If there isn't, well, I'll figure that one out later. So we'll close her up. And I do got a little latch that's gonna go on this door here too. I haven't put it on yet. And then we'll come around to this side and our little access hatch. So then you can see in there. And down in here is where the cords are, so I can plug it in when I need to use extra power to charge the batteries when there's no sun. But other than that, that is it. Much nicer than the plastic sheeting that I had on there. All right, thanks for watching.